All right, guys, this is Krazy Kev here, and I'm here with Jess Rubio. Jess, how we doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, definitely glad to have you here. I'm excited as well. And now you have a power slap match coming up. I mean, talk to us a little bit more about this matchup that you have coming up here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have it on Friday, March 6th in Las Vegas. Just getting ready. I train MMA and Jiu-Jitsu, so I started adding some weights as well. I'm practicing my momentum. I'm getting neck strength, doing a lot of arms, legs. I've just been getting ready to slap someone in the face.
No, fair enough. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Definitely glad training's been going okay. And now, when it comes to the power slap matchup that you have, I mean, talk us a little bit more about getting the call and why you want to kind of compete in a power slap and kind of step back a little bit from MMA here.
Yeah, I want to compete in Power Slap because I want to be able to really just prove myself and show what discipline's about. I want to really take over both sports, both MMA and Power Slap, just to test my abilities to see how far I can go and see where I can go with this.
Yeah, and now when it comes to power slap, I mean, like you're mentioning, you probably want to do it again in the future. I mean, like, how active do you kind of want to be in there? And also, talk to us a bit more about your MMA career. I mean, how many fights you also looking to get with that as well too
Yeah.
this year?
Uh, I definitely want to go be undefeated and be a champion in Power Slap and MMA. In MMA, I'm 4-0 as amateur. I'm actually hoping to do my professional debut after this Power Slap debut as well. And really, I just think that doing Power Slap's a good platform to build, especially because at the end of the day, UFC is the goal. And since UFC runs Power Slap, it's a really great opportunity to get my name out there and show what I'm capable of and my ability to knock somebody out, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely hope knockout is going to be coming. And now, with that being said, as well too, when it comes to your fighting career, you mentioned in another interview that you potentially got like a Rizin call, like for your pro debut, and
Hopefully, so my manager, he's trying to get something for me. Yeah, he was gonna get me on Rizin. Rizin said that in January they'll reach back out to me. I need a couple professional fights first, and then after that, hopefully from there I can get on the Rizin card in the future and do either Rizin or whatever opportunity comes my way in
yeah, no, I
the
definitely think, yeah, I mean, Rizin would be pretty cool. And now with
yeah.
Rizin, I mean, they compete a lot in Japan and stuff like that. I mean, have you ever been to
Yeah.
Japan or anything like that?
I've never been to Japan, but I definitely would love to go, especially being able to fight out there. I think that would be a win-win.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely think Japan's definitely a dream place for a lot of people for sure. And
Yeah.
now, when it comes to power slap, I mean, getting back into your opponent, Jamie here. I mean, what do you kind of know about your opponent, and how you kind of preparing, for her power slap here?
I know that she's an MMA fighter as well. She's professional. She's in her late 30s. I think her record's 4-4. Not too sure. Thankfully, my nutritionist, she competes in Power Slap as well, and she's gone against the same girl I'm going against. And my and pretty much, I know that this girl has. I think on Power Slap she's 1-1. So this will be my first time ever doing Power Slap. So she has a little bit of experience in Power Slap, but I'm not too worried. I think it'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely glad you have a good matchup. I'm definitely looking forward to it as well. And now with your matchup, I believe it's like they're pre-recorded or something along those lines.
Yeah, I guess they're pre-recorded. I'm not too sure how it works. I do know that I'm going to ask if it's okay, and if it is, I know that there's a lot of people that do want to watch it live. So I'm gonna go live on Instagram if they give me permission to, so that way everybody back home and friends and teammates, coaches, everybody can see, and family that
Yeah.
can see it at least live. Hopefully in the future I don't know, I know, hopefully they can go live on Paramount in the future or something, but I'm not too sure. I know that they will be posting on social media, but I know it's not live, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough. That definitely makes sense. I definitely hope they give you the green light for going live. I definitely think that's a good idea. And
Yeah.
now another thing I want to ask you about as well too. I mean, now getting back into your fights, you mentioned with Rizin you wanted to maybe go pro. Or you have to go pro to compete on there.
Mhm.
How quickly do you kind of want to see yourself going pro? Like,
Yeah, my next fight will be pro. I'm hoping if everything goes good after Power Slap, maybe within either that same month or the following month, I'll get my professional debut. I'm excited. I'm ready to start now. I've been training morning and nights. I'm getting ready for that too, just in case I get a call. And my goals for this year is to at least go 4-0 as a professional fighter just this year. If I can get 7-0, even better. But I definitely want to fight every couple months this year.
Nice. No, I'm definitely glad you want to stay active on the pro scene. That's definitely important. And now you fought a little bit on like Tough Enough with that promotion. I mean, do you think that's maybe where we're gonna make your pro debut, or do you not know yet?
Um, I don't know yet, but I would love to fight professionally for Tough Enough at some point, especially because Vegas is like my home gym and everything. So since everybody there, I know everybody there. I know all uh, the judges. I just feel comfortable there. I would love to get on a professional card, especially since my last like 2 or 3 fights were for Tough Enough already.
Nice. No, I definitely think that's a good promotion. I would like to see you fight there as well. And now when it comes to your gym, I mean, like you just mentioned, I mean, talk a bit more about your training partners and who kind of makes you the best version of you.
Yeah, so now I'm currently training in Cancun in Mexico. I train at ECR Fight Center. We have a UFC fighter, Monse, and she's really good partner, good everything. Her husband, Eduardo, he's the main coach. He's amazing. And I have the jiu-jitsu coach. His name is Victor. He's been helping me get prepared for this power slap. We've been practicing a lot with the noodles, the momentum, the breathing techniques, strength and conditioning, everything. So everybody at the gym's been helping me actually, and it's an MMA gym, so so they've been helping me for Power Slap, which is really nice of them, especially because I um I just started training maybe 1 or 2 months ago at this gym, and I'm new, so they made me feel like a family, and it's like a home there.
Yeah, no, I'm glad everything's been going smooth for you at the gym and everything along those lines. And now, when it comes to your MMA career, I mean, talk a bit more about maybe your first days on the mat and how you kind of got started with everything as well.
So my mom, she put me in Taekwondo as a little kid just to learn self-defense. But once I got my black belt, I decided I wanted to transition into jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And then a little more training after that when I was like, I think I was 8 to 10, I don't know, 8 to 10 years old. Uh, I realized this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I just stuck with training. Sometimes, I'm on and off, sometimes my focus isn't there, but I've always been training since I was a kid, and definitely, I've always known that I want to be a UFC fighter at the end of the day.
Nice.
And
No,
if I can be a power slap fighter too, it's just a win-win.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm definitely glad you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. I definitely think it's smart to kind of get your name out there, kind of like you're doing. And now when it comes to the gym and training, I mean, talk a bit more about maybe some of your favorite memories that you might have had training in the gym.
Yeah, probably my favorite memories would be at Extreme Couture. Um, when I was little, I actually had my first MMA fight was when I was 8 years old, or no, I was 10 years old. Sorry, and it was at Extreme Couture. And what's his name? Uriah Faber was there, and I got a picture with him, and he was like kind of like giving me advice and everything. And I won my fights. I don't know, it was just a good experience because my first ever MMA fight happened to be at my home gym in Las Vegas. So it's a really good memory. My family was all there. I did really good. I won. And yeah, I would have to say that's my favorite memory because
Yeah.
it's just ironic.
No, Uriah Faber is definitely the man. That's definitely a pretty cool experience. And you said
Yeah.
your first fight was at 10 years old.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. So yeah, you definitely have been wanting to do this forever then.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. So that's definitely incredible. That's pretty cool that you were able to do that at such an early age. And now another thing I want to ask you about as well too. I mean, obviously, you've been competing a lot with MMA. Now you're getting ready for Power Slap. But I mean, what do you kind of like to do outside of the gym when you're not in there training and fighting?
Well, in Mexico, I love to go to the beach when I'm not training and fighting, especially because all my family lives here. So when I'm not training and fighting, all my time goes with my family and going to the beach. When I'm in Vegas, all my time usually goes to. It's usually I'm working if I'm not training, but I love to go to Fremont Street. I love to have a good time, walk Fremont. I love raves occasionally. I like to go to a rave or sometimes a nightclub in Vegas here and there. I do like to have some fun.
No, that's definitely important. I'm definitely glad you're able to, kind of mix it up and have a good time as well too. And now another thing I want to ask you about as well too. Getting back into your MMA career. I mean, how quickly do you kind of see yourself like making it to the next level, like potentially like UFC or something along those lines?
I see myself making it within 1 to 2 years in the UFC. I just need to build this 7-0 record, with which I plan to do within this year, and really show how talented I am and show my hard work and dedication.
Nice. No, I definitely think that's a good goal, and I definitely think that's realistic. And now when it comes to your amateur career, I mean, what do you think is maybe been your favorite fight so far that you've had in your career?
Oh, easy. My favorite fight would probably be, it was either my second or third one. It was when I fought for the Tough Enough belt. It went 5 rounds. It was my favorite fight. Um, did really good. The it was my third fight that I won the belt, and then the fourth one I was supposed to defend the belt, but the girl didn't make weight, so we fought, but we didn't fight to defend the belt, and that got messed up because of her. But I still won both fights either way. But my favorite memory was definitely winning the belt. That I cried that day because I've never won a belt before, so it was cool, a good feeling.
Nice. No, I'm definitely glad everything went smooth for you. That's definitely pretty cool to hear. And now with your career, I mean, like you mentioned, like you've had MMA fight like as early as 10 years old. What advice would you maybe give to someone that's maybe never had any fights yet, that are maybe looking to have a similar career to yours right now?
Just pretty much to never give up. I know that it can be really hard and difficult, especially when you're just starting off in MMA or jiu-jitsu, anything like this. Uh, Most people end up giving up, but if you just really continue and push yourself, you'll really like it's worth it. If you, I really believe in a manifestation. Everything that I've, like all my fights, everything that I've been doing that's been happening, I've manifested all of these things. I really believe that if you think positively and you really, you think and how you speak about these things, really, if you really, I believe in manifestation a lot. So I think that will really go good towards your end goals.
When it comes to your fighting career, what is maybe like a dream location? Like where would you maybe want to fight one day for your future?
Say that again. A dream location.
Yeah, yeah, dream
Oh,
location. Like where you
definitely. I definitely do want to fight in Japan. It wasn't an idea. I never thought about that until recently, and now that's definitely something I really want to do. I would love to go to Japan. I would even love to go to Brazil and Thailand too at one point.
Nice. No, I definitely think there's some cool spots. And now when you mentioned you trained a little bit at Extreme Couture and stuff like that. What are maybe or who are maybe some of your favorite fighters that you like to watch? Whether you've trained with them or maybe just like people like in the UFC like to
Oh,
watch on TV.
yeah, my favorite training partner and person to watch. I love training with Tatiana, because she's like the 115 champ. She's like the Khabib version of females. Like she's the best wrestler. She's just super technical, literally one of the best in the world. So I definitely love to train with her. And I think she's a really good teammate. There's so many good teammates, but she definitely is one of the people I love to watch. And
Yeah, no, Tatiana is awesome. I'm glad you brought her up. I actually saw her one of her last fights in Noche in Texas, so that was pretty cool to like see
oh,
her and I
really?
actually got to meet her and everything. So she's super nice. She's super awesome. I'm glad you
Yeah,
mentioned
she's a
that.
really humble person. That's why I
Yeah.
really like her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. She's definitely awesome. And she has a really good story as well too with like the Ultimate Fighter and like how she overcame like all the adversity with everything that she had going on. I
Yes.
think she's super cool. Now another thing I want to ask, with Tatiana Suarez, she's like together with Patchy Mix and everything like that. What do you
Yeah.
think about Patchy Mix joining Rizin, and how do you think he's gonna do over there?
Yeah, I saw that. I think he's gonna do great in Ryzen. I think he's one of those people that really surprises me because I know that um, he fought for PFL before, and I know that he's gotten, for example, he made $1 million in PFL. He doesn't have to continue fighting. He has all this money, and he's still fighting because he loves it. That just shows what kind of person he is. Usually, people would make 1 million and they would just retire, but he made his money, and he's still training. He's still fighting. He's still doing all these things. And Ryzen's a really great company, so I think he's headed in a bigger direction than he already is in.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool to watch him compete soon. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, Jess, it's been awesome talking to you. I appreciate you taking the time. What's maybe your final message out there to the fans watching this video?
Just to never give up on your dreams, no matter what anybody says. Always put yourself first. And no matter how hard life gets, you put yourself first and you have hard work and dedication, and your dreams will come true. Just
Nice.
never give up.
Yeah, nice. No, I definitely think perseverance is definitely key. And Jess, it's been awesome talking to you. I'm looking forward to seeing your match in March. And again, thank you so much for taking the time and best of luck with your upcoming fights as well.
Thank you. Have a good
Awesome.
day.